This is a modern contemporary living room. In this video, I will show you how to make this kind of design, with a step-by-step guide from modeling in SketchUp to rendering in Enscape. But that's not all. I will also guide you through interior design, including furniture layout, choosing materials, lighting, and decorations that will further enhance your design. Plus, I will share useful tips and tricks so that you can make your drawings faster and more organized. Here are the 7 easiest and fastest steps that can help you create your 3D models. Step number 1. The first thing you should do is planning. Begin by designing the layout for the living room. Consider the available space and how you intend to use it. This involves deciding where to place the sofa, coffee table, and other furniture pieces to create a comfortable and welcoming environment. After you're done planning, create a section in your 3D model by following these steps. Go to the toolbar, select the section plane icon, or simply go to the Tools menu and choose Section Plane. You can align the section plane along any of the main axes, the red, green, or blue, to control the direction of the cut. Then, click within your model where you'd like to add the section. If you want to save this view for future reference or presentations, create a new scene with this section. Go to your default tray, find the Scenes tray, and click the plus button to add a new scene. Or you can go to the View menu, choose Animation, and then select Add Scene. This action will create a new scene that captures your current view. You can rename it as desired by right-clicking on the scene name and selecting our name. To add another view, right-click on the existing scene name in the toolbar and choose Add. If you make any adjustments to your scene, right-click on the scene name and select Update to save the changes. Scene allows you to quickly return to this specific view anytime. Now, the second step, modeling the floor and wall treatments. Make sure you have everything you need for your 3D modeling. We've also created a template files just for you. You can simply drag and drop whatever you need. It includes 3D warehouse model, HDRI, IS, and PBR materials. Join our membership to have full access to all of this. After planning the layout, we can start modeling. First, we'll work on the flooring. Press the R key on your keyboard to create a rectangle. Then, double-click and right-click on your mouse and choose Make Group. Double-click again to go into the group and use the P key to pull it up. Then type in 0.02 meter for the thickness. Remember, after modeling each one, it's important that they are grouped together so we can easily manage and modify them as a unit. This makes it simpler to move or adjust the layout as we refine our design. I'll give you a tip to speed up your modeling. Set your frequently used commands to keyboard shortcuts. Go to the Window menu, then Preferences, and select Shortcuts. In the filter box, type the command you want a shortcut for example, Make Group. Then in the Add Shortcut box, type your desired key like G for grouping, then hit the plus sign to assign it and click OK. Repeat this for any other commands you want shortcuts for. By doing this, you'll be able to work on your SketchUp project more efficiently. Grouping is key for managing complex models, making editing easier, and keeping your workspace organized. Now let's add materials to our flooring. In the default tray, under the Materials tray, select the box with the plus icon to create a new material. Then, rename it according to the material you're going to use. Let's name it Terrazzo Tile. Next, select the folder icon to upload your PBR material and click OK. It is now ready to be applied. We can adjust the size of the material using the Materials tray. Click Edit, then adjust the size by inputting the correct dimensions based on your preference. We also have many variants of floor materials that you can use in your model, all in 4K resolution. These are high-quality PBR materials complete with displacement and roughness maps for a more realistic outcome. So become a member now and get exclusive access to our resources. Check the link below for membership details and join us. Now that we've finished with the flooring, it's time to tag it. To create a tag, go to your default tray, then to the Tags tray, and click the plus button at the top. Give it a name. Afterwards, select the tag icon found on the left side of the Tags tray, and then choose the objects or parts of your model to assign to this tag. Remember to tag each item after grouping. This makes it easy to hide specific objects or groups when needed and keeps our file size manageable, which prevents lag during modeling. Tagging organizes your 3D models, making it easier to find, display, or hide different parts like walls or furniture. It simplifies editing and collaboration, speeding up your workflow. Then, let's move on to the walls to apply some wall treatment. Draw a rectangle on the wall by using the R key. Double-click, right-click, and then choose Make Group. Double-click again to enter the group and use the P key to extrude, entering a thickness of 0.01 meter. Afterwards, go to the default tray and select the Materials tray. Click the box with a plus icon on the side to create a new material. Enter the material name, then click the folder icon to upload the material map. Click OK. Now, your PBR material is ready to be applied to the wall. For the accent wall, open the template folder. Navigate to 3D Warehouse Model and select the accent wall design. Drag and drop it into the SketchUp project. Move it to the appropriate location. Press the S key to scale it and then adjust as needed. Now let's group all the wall treatments to make things easier to access and more organized, and don't forget to tag it. Stick around until the very end because we're going to dive deep into the materials we've used here. You won't want to miss this. Now let's move on to our third step. Adding furniture, built-in TV wall, lighting, and decorations. For this living room, we're going to use the L-shape layout. This layout involves arranging the furniture to form an L shape, which is ideal for maximizing space and creating a cozy and inviting area. Let's head to our template folder, the 3D Warehouse Model. Select the sectional sofa and drag it into the SketchUp project. Then adjust its position. If it looks out of proportion to the space, you can easily scale it by pressing the S key on your keyboard and then adjusting it to your preference. Now, add the coffee table and resize it if needed. Once done, let's add the built-in TV wall. You can adjust it based on your preference. Next, let's move to the display area beside the stairs. We are going to add a console table. After placing all the necessary furniture, group and tag them. Let's now add decorations to further enhance our space. Navigate to our template folder, select 3D Warehouse Model, and then choose the Decorations folder. Select the TV set and drag and drop it into our SketchUp project. Adjust it by scaling or moving the model based on your preference. Do the same with all other decorations you wish to place in this living room. For our landscape, let's add this garden light balls. Once done, group all the decorations and tag them. Now let's add our lighting fixtures. Begin with the chandelier. Navigate to the folder, drag and drop it into your project and adjust as needed. Next, add the pin light. Drag and drop it, adjust, and then duplicate it by pressing the M key on your keyboard and press the Control key. After that, place the table lamp on the console table. Lastly, add the floor lamp. Now let's group and tag them. By the way, all the furniture and decors that I used in this model are available on Amazon. So if there's something that you like, just check the description below to get the link. Now that we've completed our model, it's time for our fourth step. Open Enscape and add HDRI. When Enscape opens, go to Toolbar, select Visual Settings, go to Sky, and under Horizon, select Skybox. Then click the folder icon to upload your HDRI. We offer a wide selection of HDRI images, and you can have full access to all of them. All you need to do is join us and become a member for an exclusive access. Now you can rotate the view up to 360 degrees depending on your preference, then adjust the brightness. You may notice that our sun projection is not sufficient to create a sunlight projection. To solve this, let's go to our next step. Our fifth step, add sun projection and create a view. We're going to add artificial light from the outside. Let's navigate to our template folder, go to the artificial light section, and choose spotlights. Drag and drop it into our project and adjust the position to achieve the sufficient lighting we need. Now that we're set, let's create our view. To do this, select the View Management tool from the toolbar, or simply press the F key on your keyboard. Then, reposition and adjust your view to your preference. Next, select Create View. Once you're ready, click Create. Your view is now ready. To add another view, simply repeat the process. Next, the sixth step, adding lights. Now that we've set our area with the proper lighting from the outside, it's time to put our interior lighting. Before that, let's make our light fixtures emissive for a more realistic appearance. To do this, open the Enscape material editor from the Enscape tools on the toolbar. Next, select the part of the material you wish to turn emissive. Press the B key on your keyboard, which is the Paint Bucket tool, then press and hold the Alt key to activate the picker icon and choose the selected part of the material. The material editor for this will appear. It will be listed under Generic. Select that and change it to Self-Illuminated. Then adjust the self-illumination to your preference. Apply this process to other light fixtures as well. Now that they are all set to self-illuminated, let's start adding lights. To accurately and evenly place the spotlight with our pin lights, use the L key on your keyboard to create a line, then draw it. Then, in the SketchUp toolbar, select the Enscape object, the one with the plus sign, then add a spotlight. Once placed, you can convert it to an IES light by clicking the folder icon below and uploading our IES lights. Next, duplicate it by pressing the M key, hold down the Control key, and drag it to the other pin lights. We're set. Now let's adjust their luminous intensity. The higher, the brighter. However, remember not to overdo it to avoid making your living room too bright. Adjust it to the desired brightness. Let's move to our floor lamp and add a sphere light. Adjust the luminous intensity as needed. With this light, you have the option to adjust the light source radius to suit your preference. For the table lamp, simply repeat the step. Now that we're done installing our lights, let's move on to adding invisible lights to enhance the proper contrast. We'll place artificial lights on our decorations and some of the indoor plants, as well as other features we want to highlight. Now let's take a look. Once you're satisfied with the light brightness, we can move on to our final step, where we'll adjust the materials of our model and adjust. The seventh step, final adjustment of materials and visual setting. For our last step, let's examine our model to check if there are any materials that need adjusting. We'll notice that our flooring is missing something. To fix this, select the Enscape material editor from our toolbar and use the picker icon you'll find in the material tray, or simply use the B key on your keyboard. Then press the Alt key to activate the picker icon, then select the floor. The material editor will then appear. Then click the folder icon found in the height map section and upload the displacement map, followed by uploading the reflection map. Let's adjust these according to our preference. Once that's done, let's move on to other areas that need attention. We'll notice that our accent wall is lacking, so again, use the picker icon, then select our accent wall. Let's upload our displacement map and reflection map and repeat the process we made earlier. These PBR maps significantly contribute to the realism and efficiency of 3D modeling and rendering workflows, making them a preferred choice for professionals in the fields of game design, animation, architecture, and virtual reality. Now that we've finalized our model, let's proceed to the last touch. Visit our visual settings in the Enscape toolbar, and then let's make some adjustments based on your preference. You can adjust the rendering quality based on what you need. I already set mine in ultra rendering quality. As we adjust the settings, we can notice that our creation is becoming even more beautiful and looking more realistic. Once we're done, let's adjust our resolution based on what you prefer. You can choose from 8K, 4K, and so on. I use 8K resolution when I do photo rendering. And for video rendering, I use 4K. Now we're done. Let's start rendering and see our final results. Stay there. We are going to give you a tour to our project and highlight the materials we used. Let's check it out. The floor is made of terrazzo tile, a composite material poured in place or precast, which is used for floor and wall treatments. It is known for its durability and the unique aesthetic it brings to spaces, often used in areas with high foot traffic due to its longevity. This accent wall is made of travertine, a type of limestone formed around mineral spring deposits. It's known for its natural, subtle beauty and is utilized in both modern and classic design schemes. Travertine walls add warmth with their earthy tones and can vary in color from ivory and beige to reddish brown. On the other side, this beige wall is smoothly plastered. Plastered walls offer a combination of practical benefits and aesthetic appeal, making them a popular choice. We've chosen this sectional sofa with a suede texture and added both plain and patterned throw pillows to enhance the overall comfort and aesthetics of the living room. These pillows not only provide additional support and coziness, but also introduce a mix of textures and designs that complement the room's color scheme. This sleek and contemporary coffee table serves as a functional centerpiece in a living space, offering both aesthetic appeal and practical storage or display space. The built-in TV wall is designed to showcase your personal touches and decor, creating a focal point in the room that reflects your style and personality. A contemporary floor lamp design features a tripod wooden base with a natural finish. Add a modern touch to interior spaces, providing both functional lighting and a decorative element. These circular garden lights enhance the area with a warm, inviting glow, adding both illumination and decorative appeal to the space. Decorations. Incorporating these elements will infuse the room with personality and warmth, rendering it fully inviting and complete. And that brings us to the end of our journey through the living room. We've put the final touches on it, and I hope you've enjoyed exploring each detail as much as I've enjoyed sharing them with you. Thank you for joining me on this design adventure, but hold on, there's more to come. Next up, we'll move to another area of the house. Which would you prefer to see first? The dining area or the kitchen? Let me know in the comments section. Stay tuned for our upcoming planning and design sessions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you!